Greetings and welcome, my faithful, to another episode of Let's Play Frostpunk. Right, 44 Londoners. We need to deal with that. We still have 11 days to convince them to stay. Can we convince them to stay? Not with that building. I did build the Faith Keepers, right? Where did I do that? Over there. Now that's another house of prayer. Put them down here. Right, they don't need heat at the moment, so for now that's fine. So, but I will be having them do a nighttime procession, which will cause discontent to fall. Screw it, do it anyway. We'll start later tonight at the generator. Well, there's a good place to do it. Currently working on the difference engine. And currently my scouts are returning to the city with supplies and people, I believe. Yeah, a couple of kids. Let's see. Kids-wise, I've got... Oh, the bunkhouse is not on there. No, the care house and the bunkhouses are on here, but the children's shelters are not, if I think. No, they wouldn't be on that. Alright, I'll just have to guesstimate then. That's a care house. Where did I put the children's houses? Somewhere in here, yeah. Alright, the children... Currently they have nothing in them because it's after work times. I think so, there shouldn't be any children in. That's fine, let's just speed things along. Alright, different engine researched. Can I go up to this? Not for a while. Alright, let's streamline this all. Let's get the... Can I get better food? Alright, we'll come back with more food. Let's get that researched. That should top off my food and my raw food. Still waiting for more stuff to happen. At the moment I don't have any discontents. Alright, there goes the nighttime procession. Another act of vandalism. Well, the Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader incapable of doing what it takes to save our people. We'll just send another cleric to reassure the people. That drops a little bit of hope. And scouts number 3 have returned with wood and steel. And now you can go back out to... Let's take you to the Dreadnought landing. I don't technically need to do that, I believe. Tesla City would take you a day and 18 hours. Dreadnought landing 17 hours. Yeah, that's a considerable difference. Right, coal is a little bit... We are just slightly below. Oh well. Can't have everything. Especially since we have a cold snap coming in. Well, it will drop another level. Ooh, the cleric was beaten. Captain, a priest was assaulted while trying to reassure people disturbed by the Londoner slogans. We should do something to protect our people. Well, I could ask the Faith Keepers to just smack everybody about, but that's not really gonna help. Besides, I don't have any discontent at the moment. I should really do more with my discontent, but right now I just want to get the hope up. Yeah, I don't need to deal with any more discontent, so I'll just ask the Faith Keepers to secure the streets. Get my hope going again. Alright, let's get a evening prayer. people regain hope. For the first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon the city and flee to London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of winter home and starting to hope for the future. Glad to hear that. Alright, I need to wait until people start going back to work before I can see what the children are doing. Alright, here comes the cold. Alright, I should also get another church going, or another temple. Just so I can get the last houses into the radius. And that works quite well. And I have enough rations at the moment. Oh, I already used that, but let's get the sermon going. Restore some hope. Alright. So we've got space for 4 more kids. That's not gonna be enough. Alright, I'm gonna turn the heaters on there. Some more children's shelters, please. Let's see, there was 35 coming in. Technically, still not enough. Unless I've miscalculated. Which is possible. Right. All of our people have access to a house of prayer. That should help with the hope. And discontent is not a problem. I just need to focus on getting some more hope going. Alright, the scouts have returned safely to the city. Now, there's nothing left to find over there, so you will also go towards the direction of Tesla City, although you'll take the route to the Dreadnought Landing as well. We got some homeless people. And we've got a lot of wood. Is there anything I can invest in? I mean, I could just build some automatons, but right now that would take more resources than I'm willing to spend on that particular project. Alright, the hunter's gear is done. It should set us up for food for now. Let's actually get the steam coal thumper as well. Let's actually get the next level of tech. That's probably a little bit more useful. Alright, these houses are cold. Long hours of toil. So our people are worn out. Some of them have been working on extended shifts for days on end. Their effort is taking its toll and they're becoming restless. They deserve a break. Alright, let's just not use extended shifts. Get some hope going. It will slow me down, but oh well. We have time. Alright, I need to get up some more storage because my food supplies are starting to overpower my ability to consume again. Well, it actually won't do that. Alright, that should be enough for now. cold homes. I won't address this right now, I can't. Alright, so wood storage and some more food storage. We'll need loads and loads of food storage. At the moment we can store 1200 food. We can do better. Yeah, I really need the next law to pass. Because I can no longer... Ooh. You go to Tesla City. Because I can no longer keep up with the cold otherwise. Candles for the wicked. Sir, people are no longer troubled by the Londoners' slogans. Your group prayers have strengthened our community. Small candles keep appearing on the slogans. People have leave them when they pray for the souls of the Londoners. I'm glad to hear it. Currently, we don't have a reversing trend yet, though. Hope still needs to rise a little bit more. Alright. Purpose. I could get the temple. That would raise hope. But I think I'll go for the field kitchens. Now, field kitchens are a bit of a double-edged sword, as they will increase the amount of food being eaten, but at the moment that's not really my problem. But they do raise the temperature of the buildings around it, of the workplaces around it. Well, right now I kinda need that because I am waiting for stuff. Alright, you have arrived there, you can wait over there. Now... Alright, let's get some field kitchens going. How to do this best. Alright, I'll get my steam core back if I do this. Let's just do that. Also, I will want to put a field kitchen over here. And preferably anywhere I have actually soup kitchens and all that. Or any houses of healing. Well, I can't get there, but let's just get going. Right, my coal is desperately running out. Right, I'm still waiting for that. Right, the flashing is distracting me. Right, so let's create an outpost team and send it towards Tesla City, because I know what's coming. Alright, field kitchen. And then we'll rebuild the hothouse. Right, the kitchen does need to be worked. But that's fine, we have plenty of people for that. Right. Now this will start consuming our rations quite rapidly. But we should be able to handle that. Right, automatic prototyping, so that now there's no tech left that we cannot do with, cannot work around. Kinda want to get the generator range upgrade. How are we doing on heat in the basic facilities? At the moment we're probably fine. Stockpiles don't need to be heated. Child shelter does need to be heated. That's fine for now. I don't need it super hot. Super hot. Right, heating is not an immediate concern, I think. There's nothing currently on the thermometer or on the timeline, so let's actually focus on getting some industry going. Alright, let's get the steam coal thumper and we'll wait from there. Alright, let's now get the Tesla City event. Thunder unleashed. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold. Read the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. The central tall tower shines with a blue glow of electric discharges, which forms a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets and the stench of burnt flesh taints the air. We saw lightning streak from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. We discovered the site for the fishing village. Well, let's risk entering the city. Ah, they didn't make it. As soon as our scouts entered the city, we lost contact with them. There's no telling what happened, but we presumed they are all dead. Yeah, that is indeed a correct presumption, but now we have Tesla City, which gives us steam cores. Now, you head over to the fishing village, and now I need some more volunteers, please. Here, head over to Tesla City. And you should also be moving faster. I'll probably want a research attack for that. And as long as I have the resources, I can just assemble the next... Don't I have two of them? I do have, but I need to select them separately. And you also head over to Tesla City. As far as I know, you can't set up two outposts in a single place, but the other thing I want is close by, so we'll work with that. Alright, we need to establish this facility as well. Field kitchens built, hope rises. And now this hothouse is fully operational. Good. Yeah, everything is nice and hot. How are we doing on coal? We're still short a little bit. That should change once we finish the work. Field kitchens, it warms the soul. Sir, people appreciate the field kitchens we built for them. They sent a delegation to thank you. We've almost thanked our brothers in faith who run the kitchen, and we'll keep them in our prayers. In this frozen wasteland, anything that keeps someone warm is a lifesaver. Hope will rise. Alright, that should help. Alright, I was also building a field kitchen here, right? Let's keep that going, or a cookhouse, rather. Alright, steam coal thumper. I'm not really hurting for wood at the moment. Kinda need faster gathering. Let's get the faster outpost teams though. Alright, resources. Get the steam coal thumpers going. Alright. Alright, we're out of food. Right, so the steam coal thumpers will now produce way more coal. Enough to support a lot more gathering posts. We'll try to set that up. This is a little bit squirrely as I'm trying to stay in range of the field kitchen, so I might have to move it a bit further back. But right now it's also heating the factory, which is kinda something I want. Let's explore the fishing village. A hot spring keeps tiny patch of sea from freezing here. The Americans used this opportunity to set up a fishing village. It's deserted now. No place for the weak. This fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla's a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team here to start fishing. I don't need the wood, so I'll just take the steam cores. Alright, let's go for the ice corridor. And you two just keep on going. Now, I don't need the raw food per se, because we're doing quite well with what we have, I think. Yeah, we're getting plenty of food rations. Now, right now I just need to make sure that my coal is going up steadily. Right. And I probably want to insulate these places a bit. Alright, build an outpost. And now I should be getting steam calls on a regular basis, which will be useful. Alright, they have arrived. I can't do anything though, so for now they'll have to wait. As long as they're out of the city, they don't cost me any food, so that's fine. Alright, any clickables? Nothing here. It's not really any discontents. Alright, let's just keep things going. Right, we're following the white corridor of crushed ice that the American dreadnought, the USS Hephaestus, left in its wake. A triumph of engineering. We marvel at the thick slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be the sister ship Prometheus. Let's carry on. The icebound dreadnought. Alright, you have arrived. You go to the research station. Right, here comes the raw food. Alright, I need to set up some more resource depots. Because I don't want to go over the top.
Move! Time to get to work.
Alright. Let's get the clickables going. Faster outpost team is good. That should increase stuff. I don't need the boosted scouts less at the moment. Let's get the automaton redesign going, and then we can start actually putting our resources to use. Calculating genius! The dreadnought is stripped of the useful machinery, but its hull contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge we found a log with Tesla's last orders. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have the prosthesis to make them useful. Discover the wrecked vehicle. Alright, more resources. Let's go for the wrecked vehicle. And the other outpost team can go to the icebound dreadnought and establish that outpost, because steel is still something I can't reliably push hard. Produce hard enough. Yeah, let's do that. We have plenty of coal for now. Food for the hungry. Sir, our faithkeepers have found someone's illegal stash of food. It's quite big, so they plan to distribute it amongst the people in need. But perhaps you'd like to be it used in another way? No, the keepers have the right idea. I don't need the food at the moment. Let's get the hope going and get this going, because 8 days might be tight. Another law. Alright. The House of Healing probably isn't bad. Now you can already see this, the Protector of the Truth. That is a point of no, well, once you've picked that, you essentially lose all hope and gain something else. Devotion. In my opinion, that makes the game a little bit too easy. But it's certainly a strategy. I'm gonna go with the temple though. Let's be ostentatious with our faith. Let all surround see it. Alright, the door of the research station has been bashed in. There are signs of fighting inside, broken furniture, damaged scientific instruments, and spatters of blood. The last discovery. Inside the ransacked station we found a Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like the sun's dimming, volcanic ash, could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, and then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains. We'll take the resources though. Cave hideout. Alright, automaton redesign is done. So I could get some more scouts. Is that something I want to do right now? No, I think I want to go over to the next bit, get more efficient gathering. Right now our coal supply is gaining. Of course it will drop during the night, but that's not something I can do anything about. But it will at least make the houses bearable to live in. Right, let's build the outpost. So now we should be getting regular supply drops of stuff. And now that I have got the automatons down to as little as needed, let's build a few. Alright, we found a wreck of some sort of vehicle. We can salvage some parts from it. As we assembled the wreck, we found several bags of frozen but usable supplies. Right, we'll take the resources and go over to the next thing, the damaged snowcat. Alright, so we're living pretty much in a golden age at the moment. The temple is built. The temple has been erected. The magnificent symbol of our devotion is now visible throughout the city. Hope rises. And we can do a ceremonial service. Hope will rise. Some Londoners will mend their ways. Let's do that, because we need that. We can do that twice more, I think. But for now, I just want the hope. Give me all your hope. Now, what other laws can I pass? I mean, the House of Healing will give hope. And will give patients a hope bonus, but right now we're not all that worried about that. Now, as part of the we don't lose hope strategy, I don't want to go beyond the faith keepers in the temple. This is on the edge of the line. Going beyond it, I feel, is crossing the line. Now, technically, I know that public penance is, strictly speaking, not crossing the line, although I disagree, but arguments could be made, of course. I don't feel it's necessary. It will allow me to convert some people from Londoners, but I shouldn't need that. There's also still some stuff I can do over here, like extra rations for the ill, speed of their recovery, prosthetics, so I can get people working again, and a public house, for instance. popularize slightly. Which is something I probably want to do. Because everybody enjoys a good night, a good time at the pub. Alright, come on. Cave hideout. We climbed the cave. A low stone wall stands across its entrance. Behind it, we can see several men. A few tired men. As you approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall, barring the entrance. They're in bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness. Well, let's try to reason with them. Nothing like small talk. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling them from the city. We buried Tesla's battered body in a cave and are heading home with these poor wretches in tow. Alright then. But that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.